The human race is good, mostly. Not that much, but at least Pharrell and Adidas have rarely let us down. And a combination of Pharrell, Adidas, and the human race can be received as a pretty good thing. So, this is your boy Reggie Casual, and these are 4 colorways of the Human Race NMD trails. Let's get it. Now, I can't really say much except that we were able to procure all 4 colorways of the recent launch of the NMD Human Race trails. Now, they are fetching for a pretty hefty price on resale right now, with some being more popular than others. We're going to show these one by one as we go scene by scene to see how they stack up against each other and see how we actually feel about them as a community. So let's go ahead and check these out. And the first colorway goes to... I see. This is always awkward for me because you hear the rustling of paper as you're actually showing these unboxings. I always thought that was kind of weird when you do an unboxing on YouTube, but I guess that's how you guys have been doing it for years, so whatever. So anyway, you have the Human Race NMD trails in these tan bad boys, also known as the black sheep, or at least that's what I like to call them. I like to call them the black sheep because these are pretty much the only ones that were like, I want the shoe, but these are the only ones that are left. I mean, it's sad to think that these are actually the black sheep of the collection. Looking at them first glance, there's a lot of things going on. You have the tan upper, you have the breathe and walk in black, you have this nice orange rubber midsole area that connects right to the boost, and then of course you got the yellow trails on the bottom. Yeah, they are the black sheep. It just basically means that you're going to be making some bold statements in your style choices. But the big standout on these are absolutely the laces, all right? So you got the blue laces with the black and white speckle in there. And then you got another pair of laces in here, which I like to call the Grape Apes. Now, if you don't know who Grape Ape is, then you need to take that Google machine that you youngins be using and look up Grape Ape. And the reason why we call him Grape Ape is because he's purple and green, the same as these laces. So when I look at this, when I think human race and I look at these, you also got the silver tabs on the back right there with the green Pharrell and Adidas logos. But when I look at these, I actually think of a multi-cultured shoe. It seems haphazard, but it looks like there's some meaning behind it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next shoe in this collection. I think this colorway is good, but we got to see how they stack up next. All right, so the next sneaker in this collection, what we have is the AC7 188. Now, all of you sneakerheads out there already know what color this is, which means that you know far too much information when it comes to sneakers if you know sneaker colors by style number. That's on you though. But this colorway, absolutely one of my favorites. Absolutely. These are the teal jump offs with the bubblegum laces. Yo, the bubblegum laces go hard. I really like the colorway. I like the way that this colorway was executed. I love the teal. I'm a big fan of teal myself. Then you got this nice contrast with these pink and black diagonal threaded laces. You also got the heel tabs on the back with a multicolored Adidas logo, and you got the Pharrell logo in yellow. And then of course on the trails you have the yellow block right here. We call that sun glow. That's the color of that. And of course you got the black right here. Really cool looking shoe, especially for those who are looking for a sneaker that's a little bit more subdued, but you still want to go for that kind of outwards crazy kind of look. These in Japan will almost certainly work. Just cold, just strictly cold in my personal opinion. I think these are just very well executed. Next up, what do we got? Oh man, this is the You Better Grow Up colorway. Seriously, you better grow up. You better grow up, mainly because I think that this colorway right here, the multicolors, the multis, I like to call them that, has that nice neon lime green liner going on. You have the nice neon kind of rubber side thing that goes on with all the NMDs. Of course, you got that boost. These lavender laces are killer. I really enjoy those. The second pair of laces in here, I believe, are the same color as the liner. That's absolutely right. And then you have this nice gradient of that rainbow multicolored colorway. You got the body, you got the earth. These actually represent something that's a little bit controversial, but at the same time, it's a sweet sneaker. And and the numbers prove it. This is the second most popular sneaker out of that last collection. This one sold out just as quick as the ones that are coming last. So if you really are into that, and these lavender laces, it just has that nice little hue going on from that rainbow. You're getting that nice lavender hue. And then if you just want to change it up to be more seamless, you got these other laces. I think that this sneaker right here, the earth, the body, I mean, of course it says something about the human condition, right? When we look at a sneaker like this, that we already have this notion of what it's about. But I think that this sneaker is solidly done. If these were mine, I definitely put them on the feet in Japan. It would work in Japan. You can wear anything you want over here. But in the States, I even me, like, I would be a little bit more mindful about putting these on. But solid sneaker nonetheless. I'm cool with these. These are fire. All right, and last up, we already know what these are, so let's just go ahead and rush them out. These are the Human Race NMDs, the AC7359. AC7359 are what the sneakerheads are already dubbing the Oreos. Obviously, this was the hottest sneaker of the entire bunch, of the entire launch. Mainly because it's a neutral sneaker, right? It's normal, it's something that everybody can really put on, and it's really designed well. You got that nice little gradient going on from the black, the gray, and the white, the speckled in there with the knitting on the top. Then you have this instead of being embroidered on here, you have the clouds and the moon typography and this kind of reflective paneling, which is really cool. Also, you also got those back heel tabs that are in white and black. So it's basically a monochrome sneaker all the way. The thing that I like about these is that if you are a person that's just simple, minimal, these are for you. You also get a second pair of laces, and of course you already know what those are. Those are black in there. It's a solid sneaker. The only problem that I have with it is that it may be too neutral. Now, for the purposes of this collection, you have so many different variations. Why not get a human race that kind of, you know, portrays what the human race is and go for your uniqueness, right? But it's still a solid sneaker, and the sales numbers show it. I mean, it's the most popular one. The resale is higher than all the other colorways, mainly because it is a sneaker that everybody's gonna wanna get. I like it, but how does it stack up against the rest of the collection? I think we're gonna have to put these all on the table and kind of decide as a community. Let's do that. All right, so these are all the Human Race NMDs, the general release Human Race NMDs. There was another pair that released the same day, the Cotton Candies. They released exclusively at Billionaire Boys Club. Unfortunately, we were not able to get a pair of those. But that being said, these are the general release bad boys. Which ones do we like the most? Personally, as far as the design is concerned, I'm gravitating towards the teal jump offs with the pink bubblegum laces. I just think that that is just an incredible colorway. When I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be trash. However, I do think that the multicolors over here are just well executed. I have a strong affinity towards neon colors. That's just me, especially when you're going for that kind of athleisure tech look. You might want to brighten it up with a sneaker that has these kind of neon futuristic elements. The black and whites are something to just, you know, marvel over. A lot of people are gonna like those simply because it's very easy to just interchange those with whatever's going on in your closet. I don't think that this one is a bad sneaker, mainly because of the shoelaces. I mean, you got the contrast shoelaces, you got the blue, and you got the purples, and you can really make it work for you. It really stands out amongst the bunch, whereas this one you can kind of highlight certain elements of the sneaker and the rest of your outfit. Maybe this one might be a little bit more challenging. So you're probably taking the most chances with these. You're taking the least chances with these. And then right here, you can kind of play with all the elements because they're pretty solid and pretty standard. And then over here is really just that standout, just we're going all the way into this kind of lifestyle sneaker. So all in all, I think that every single last one of them is a great pickup, decent launch. But per usual on the casual, we want you guys to know, we want to know from you guys which ones that you like the most. But before all that, let's get into something else. None of these sneakers are for me personally or for anybody over here at The Casual. These are for you guys. We have 4 pairs. We are going to go ahead and put these on the market along with, I think we got some other stuff over here. Yeah, along with these guys over here. So we have these undercover hats that just came out in a collaboration with New Era. So we have the Chaos hats, Jun Takahashi on the back. We also have the U logo hat, New Era jump off, transforming on the back panel right here. These are snapbacks. So those are gonna be on there as well. All of these sneakers, guys, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. This is where we're gonna be launching, giving you information on when these are actually going to be in the shop. All right, so guys, like as you know, or you may not know, we actually have a collaboration with BUYEE to help bring you international drops and brands from Japan. So when I say international drops, you can actually use BUYEE to use like Rakuten or Yahoo Auctions, the auction site that we use here in Japan, to get items like the Pharrell Human Race NMDs. Another avenue for you to actually check from sellers out here who are like 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they're pretty genuine. If you just look at their ratings, that's fine. But BUYEE actually protects you from all of that. They have these nice little levels, these nice packages where they just check everything for you. So go ahead and look at the description of this video. Sign up for BUYEE as soon as you can. You can use ZozoTown, Zozo Used, Vanquish, Babe Site, even some other sites like amazon.co.jp. You can use all of that stuff just by using BUYEE. It's really, really simple. Give yourself some more options with that. That being said, tell us what your favorite colorway of this launch of the Human Race NMD Trail was in the comments, and give a thumbs up if you like this video. Be sure to follow us on Instagram for the visuals and when we're releasing these, and Twitter for the info. We also give links to products and stuff that are actually pretty cool on Twitter, so definitely do that. But most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And we out. See, that was easy. It was painless. じゃあ今日はここまでです。